Let's go back to the year 2010. Yukio Hatoyama and then Naoto Kan are the prime ministers of Japan, and Hu Jintao is the president of China. Both the nations are embroiled in a territorial dispute. A desperate Hu Jintao tries to punish Japan by cutting the country of rare earth metal supplies. Japan, however, responds sharply and diversifies its rare earth metal supplies by engaging India, Kazakhstan, Mongolia, and Vietnam. By 2018, China's share in global rare earth supply dropped to 70% from 95% in 2010. Today in 2021, Japan and China are at the same point in their bilateral relationship. Japanese Prime Minister Yoshihide Suga and Chinese President Xi Jinping share a frosty relationship because Beijing stakes claims over Japan's Senkaku Islands. Xi wants to punish Japan by strangling it in the rare earth sector. But Japan is ready with yet another strategy to defeat Beijing again in the rare earth metal competition. Hi and welcome. This is TFI Global, the foreign affairs and geopolitical analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm your host Atul Mishra, and in this video, I will explain the importance of rare earth metals and how Japan is winning an intriguing rare earth metal competition against China. Let's begin. Chinese President Xi Jinping seems to think that he can punish anyone and everyone on this planet. Take Japan for instance. A desperate Xi Jinping wanted to punish Japan by using its so-called monopoly in the rare earth metal sector. However, an Argus eye, Japan has foiled China's plans by adding rare earths to a list of industries subject to tougher restrictions on foreign investment. Some other strategic metals like cobalt and titanium have also been included in the list. For those unversed, rare earth elements, a suite of 17 elements, are strategic assets. Rare earth elements like neodymium, which is used in magnets, and lanthanum, scandium, europium all have unparalleled significance in the tech, IT, and defense sectors. They are used in the manufacture of semiconductors, batteries, and defense systems. Production of fighter jets, hypersonic missiles, electric cars, satellites, smartphones, lasers, and radiation-hardened electronics. Everything is dependent on this group of 17 elements. China is estimated to have around 37% of the world's rare earth metal reserves, even though China is not the only country with considerable rare earths reserve. It has dominated the sector owing to a spurt in production driven by state funding in infrastructure and technology since the 1990s. China presently accounts for around 70% of the world's rare earths production. China guards its domination in the rare earth sector zealously and has agreed to get in bed with the Taliban predominantly because of the huge reserves of rare earth metals worth $3 trillion in Afghanistan, apart from the country's geostrategic significance. The importance of rare earth metals is growing rapidly in the context of a global shift away from the use of fossil fuels. Japan itself has got some really ambitious emissions reduction targets, which will invariably require it to tap into rare earths for sustaining the electrical vehicle sector. This is why Tokyo needs to maintain a smooth supply of rare earths. Within Tokyo, there have been worries about China weaponizing its stronghold in the strategic rare earth sector to hurt Japan. In Japan's case, it is not China's domination of the rare earth sector, but the predatory Chinese investments that have become a matter of worry. Japan has already bypassed China's effective monopoly in the rare earth sector in 2010 when it invested heavily in Asian, African, and American rare earth metal industries. Japan may not possess identified reserves of rare earth metals, but with overseas investments, it has guaranteed a healthy supply of rare earth metals for itself. However, there was always a possibility of unwanted takeovers by Chinese interests, who could have then blocked Japan's rare earth imports. The ruling Liberal Democratic Party has been exploring ways to keep Japan immune from predatory Chinese investment. In fact, the LDP has proposed a monitoring system that would allow the government to closely watch companies after foreign investment. Japan has been clearly more proactive than China when it comes to the rare earth sector. This is why Japan was able to beat China in 2010 and has beaten it again in 2021. The rare earth sector is a budding sector with almost unlimited potential at this stage. Reserves of these metals have been found in several parts of the world, including Japan itself. Now that Japan has averted China's attempts to block rare earth supplies, the Suga government can embark on a rare earth metal exploration spree and shore up production levels in order to end Chinese monopoly in the sector. Japan has therefore outsmarted China in the rare earth sector all over again.